Welcome! My name is Marinela Vasilica Ardelean, and today I'm here in the heart of Veneto region in Guia of Val d'Obiadene. It's a beautiful area, rich in history, nature and art, and I would like to introduce you the collection of Foss Marai Spumanti. At just 50 kilometers from Venice and from the Dolomites, the Carlo Biasiotto family merged a century of tradition, creating a collection of inimitable sparkling wines. It is a real pleasure for me to share this collection with you, because it gives me the opportunity to talk about this unique sparkling wine that has truly earned its place in the Italian excellence. Foss Marai has a unique signature, a refined elegance and unparalleled smoothness. Foss Marai Prosecco superiore di Cartize DOCG Dry Millesimato. Cartize is the crew of the name Prosecco Conegliano Valdobbiadene Superiore DOCG. It's an exclusivity in the world of wines. This sparkling wine comes from the vinification of Glera grapes harvested in the hills of Cartize. This small area covers 106 hectares in the town of Valdobbiadene, characterized by a perfect combination of a mild microclimate, extreme temperatures, and a soil that provides a constant source of water, while also allowing regular drainage. Cartize pours into the glass in Polish radiance a distinctive floral aroma ranging from wisteria, acacia to white rose. It captivates the palate with delicate floral and fruitful textures, leaving a persistent yet balanced finish. With an 11.5% alcohol content and a residual sugar of 26-28 grams per liter, Prosecco Superiore of Cartize DOCG Foss Marai makes an excellent aperitif, appreciated by novice palates as well as those in continuous research of excellence. Perfectly paired with local food, such as sorpresa from Treviso, as well making an unforgettable combination with Bellon oysters. Prosecco Superiore of Cartize Foss Marai is also perfect as end of meal, harmonizing perfectly with fresh or slightly aged cheeses or traditional desserts. Foss Marai Prosecco Superiore DOCG Guia Brut Millesimato. The grapes used to make Prosecco Superiore DOCG Guia come from an area with unique characteristics. Significant concentrations of mineral salts in the soil render this sparkling wine refined and elegant, worthy of the term millesimato. Foss Marai Guia Millesimato pours with a glistening sparkling color and a fine effervescence. A polished heat intense minerality accompanied by subtle floral undertones and fruity textures of pear, quince and banana. The palate is full and in perfect harmony with aromas, enhanced by an excellent and blended acidity. With an 11% alcohol content, a residual sugar of 9 grams per liter, and the charming drinkability, it is a perfect Prosecco for any time of the day. Due to its versatility, Millesimato Guia can easily be served with forced courses featuring saltfish, as well as with sauceless white meat dishes. Foss Marai Prosecco Superiore DOCG Nadine Dry Millesimato. Following the same philosophy of Guia, Nadine originates from the storied land of Foss Marai. In the dry version, elegant in color, with a rich bouquet of fragrant flowers, such as wisteria. The smoothness dominates the palate with captivating roundness, thanks to its residual sugar of 22-24 grams per liter, making Nadine both an intriguing aperitif and a discerning end-of-meal wine. Try serving it with foie gras. You will be sure to surprise both you and your guests. Foss Marai, Prosecco Superiore di OCG, Strada di Guia 109 Brut. To name a sparkling wine after the exact address where it is made is a choice that solidifies its place in the Val d'Obiadene di OCG, where the land itself transmits the uniqueness to its wine. This classic Prosecco Superiore di OCG is defined by its clean, sharp freshness. The residual sugar content of 9-10 grams per liter is balanced by a vibrant acidity of 5-6 grams. Notes of sour fruits, acacia flowers, wild herbs, and the subtle note of citrus dance on an earthy minerality. Ideal for the most demanding palates, easily indulging all those who desire fine sparkling wines, both sophisticated and crisp. Immediately pleasing to the palate, it can easily be combined with dishes from stuffed pastry swordfish to fresh pasta served in a seafood white sauce. Foss Marai, Prosecco Superiore di OCG, Strada di Guia 109 Extra Dry. This is the archetype of Prosecco par excellence. With a residual sugar of 15 grams per liter, it strikes a perfect harmony with its acidity of 5-6 grams. Everything about it is inviting, from its radiant color to its rich, complex bouquet, where one can easily detect fruity aromas of quince, pear, and banana, and notes of floral acacia. With a single taste, one is surrounded by a well-defined structure, delicate creaminess, finesse, and freshness. We cannot overlook its versatility, a faithful accomplice to Prosecco connoisseurs or to anyone for whom sparkling wines are religion. An ideal companion to any meal, from aperitif to dessert, or used simply to enjoy a relaxing moment. It enhances any pasta dish prepared with fish or dishes with white meat. If you want to be creative, imagine serving it with steamed lobster cooked with bitter Savona oranges and flavored with mustard. The distinctive characteristics of sparkling wines Foss Marai Strada di Guia 109 Brut and Foss Marai Guia Millesimato are well defined. Strada di Guia 109 Brut is more intense, polished, full-bodied and rich in personality. Guia Millesimato Brut is chosen for its elegance, sophistication and delicate creaminess. They are two distinct and unique personalities. My advice is to try both. Thoroughly, you will be enchanted by both. Passion and creativity are fundamental for Foss Marai. Carlo, inspired by the artistic forms of a Murano glass vase created by the master Venini, decided to give his wife Adriana a secret present. He had a precious bottle made as a symbolic reminder of a mystery and charm of Venice. This unique bottle embodies elegance of a sparkling Foss Marai wines, Marais de Marai, Rose and Surfin. Foss Marai, Marai de Marai Brut. From the faithful and traditional art of winemaking comes the birth of Marai de Marai, created by the skillful mixing of different vine varieties native to the hills of the Treviso area. Respect for tradition and history of many lost ancient vine varieties drives Foss Marai to preserve this important winemaking heritage. Marai de Marai is the perfect wine for an aperitif, light-bodied and without being overthought. With 8 grams per liter sugar, has an easy drinkability, fruity, pear and apple, floral, acacia and indulgently youthful. An immediate lightness that reveals a crisp note of citrus, a pleasant intensity of flavors and harmonious concentration. Not to be limited just as an aperitif, it's a wine that will amaze you with fish dishes and tapas. Foss Marai, Marai de Marai Extra Dry. Remaining faithful to the philosophy of Marai de Marai, let's look at its extra dry version. It has residual sugar of 15 grams per liter, making it an easy yet distinctive choice for a variety of occasions, as well as being a favorite choice for women's tastes. It's the ideal for everyone who likes to enjoy a glass of refreshing sparkling wine at different moments during the day. Marai de Marai Extra Dry is a perfect aperitif, as well as a perfect companion to little pastry pies made with herbs or delicious bruschettas with liver pâté. Foss Marai Capo 3. Capo 3 has a sweet secret: Cristiana, Andrea and Umberto. Third-generation winemakers, the children of Carlo and Andreana Biasiotto, are gathering experience in the traditional excellence Foss Marai, creating new sparkling wines that respect long-standing traditions. Capo 3 is the international version of Foss Marai. It originated from the results of research about people's tastes from around the world. Chardonnay and Pinot Bianco was the answer, and from there the adventure began. The result of at least 8 months of natural yeast fermentation is a sparkling wine that delights with an immediate bouquet of tropical fruit. Banana to pineapple, herbs, and white flower notes, giving way to a prevailing presence of chamomile and candied almonds. The flavors are tantalizing, fresh and fragrant, with a polished sense of depth. It leaves the mouth satisfied and content, and thanks to a residual sugar of only 5 grams per liter, it's absolutely wonderful. The most important thing in a wine is to invite you to drink it, and then to come back again. This not only characterizes its traits, but certifies the quality. Try Capo 3 with fish dishes, experiment with pasta and rice dishes, and now imagine it with an exquisite plate of seafood tagliolini. Foss Marai Ross. The name was chosen to highlight the character of this wine, similarly fragile and delicate, but surprisingly strong and intriguing in personality. It was a pleasant surprise to discover that, in Dutch, roos means rose, the flower of love that we all know so well. Foss Marai Ross is very intriguing, even including its color. Though that color is not necessarily fundamental in a rosé, but I can assure you that it can determine its destiny. The perfect synergy in the fruit of black grapes vine, grown on Biasiotto family land in Puglia, creates something unique and really extraordinary about this sparkling wine. First, the color catches your eye, and you'll be amazed by the endless display of tiny fireworks. Then, it reaches your nose. Immediately strawberry, Then berries, floral and musk notes, rose, peony converge on the palate, resulting in a pleasant complexity of flavor. A sugar residue of 6 grams per liter and an alcohol content of 11% make rose an excellent aperitif, but it really truly impresses at the table. Keeping in mind color combinations, we shouldn't forget mortadella, and rose can also bring out the best in saltfish. For the brave-hearted, you can pair rose with grilled meats, where the full body of this sparkling wine is capable of supporting the succulence of the meat. The rose, Foss Marai, definitely breaks the mold. Foss Marai Surfin, a very refined wine. But why Surfin? Surfin, meaning still finer and more refined, thanks to its maturation in wood barrels for over 6 months. Foss Marai Surfin is elegance in the glass, with its fine, delicate, and elegant bubbles. It recalls fruits like apple and pear, with notes of white flowers. The floral accents, coupled with the presence of Sauvignon Blanc, complete the elegance of the Chardonnay. Your palate detects the presence of the Glera grapes, which creates an inimitable fusion of the characteristic of this elegant wine. A leisurely pleasure will reward your palate as well as you for choosing this wine. With 9 grams per liter of residual sugar and an alcohol content of 11.5, Surfin is a great choice with Italian first courses and with fine cured meats and cheeses. Foss Marai Moscato Reale Pétillant, a different raisin wine, unique in Italy, with a delicate effervescence. It has a luminous golden yellow color, with aromas of the original Moscato Reale. Apricot, peach, quince, and golden plums, followed by rose and lilac, and finally honey and vanilla. The palate bows before this rich heritage. It can be served with dishes ranging from foie gras to aged cheeses, as well as traditional Italian baked desserts, or it can be simply a wonderful companion for a meditative evening. How do you store bottles of Foss Marai wines? What's the serving temperature? I want to share a few secrets to best enjoy sparkling Foss Marai wines. Foss Marai Spumanti should be served chilled and within 2 years of harvest. So, the very best way to preserve Foss Marai is to drink it. To enjoy these wines to their fullest, I recommend you to serve them in an elegant glass at a temperature of 6 degrees, because the glass itself will raise the temperature by 2. So here we are. The Foss Marai collection is complete. In the Foss Marai sparkling wines, your choice will be rewarded by the pure pleasure of taste. Ovidio wrote, "The wine prepares the heart for love and makes it more open for passion." This is what Foss Marai wishes for each one of you, inviting you to taste their wines. And the Foss Marai will be always there for you.